Congruent circles and congruent arcs. Congruent circles are circles with congruent radii. Say for instance, in given circle A, we have radius AM. Now in circle T, we have radius TH. Now the condition is that radius MA is congruent to radius TH. If that's the case, then we can say that circle A is also congruent to circle B. Now congruent arcs are arcs of congruent circles with equal measure. Say for instance, we have circle I and circle E, in which arc MT is 65 degrees and arc KS is also 65 degrees. Therefore, we can say that TM or arc TM is congruent to arc KS. Now, if circle I is congruent to circle E, then arc KS is also congruent to arc NW. Theorems on central angles, arcs, and chords. In a circle or incongruent circles, two minor arcs are congruent if and only if their corresponding central angles are congruent. Say we have the given circle, circle E, with SN as the diameter, or line segment SN as the diameter. And we have the radii EO, EN, ET, and ES. Let's say that in circle E, angle OEN measures 50 degrees. So therefore, arc ON is also 50. Now, SET is also 50 degrees. Therefore, TS is also 50 degrees. If that's the case, if the two central angles are congruent, therefore the minor arc they intercept are also congruent. Hence, ST, if these two are congruent, therefore ST and ON are also congruent. Next, in a circle or incongruent circles, two minor arcs are congruent if and only if their corresponding chords are congruent. Say for instance here, in circle T, it is said that chord BA is congruent to chord CH. If that's the case, since the two chords are congruent, then arc BA, arc BA is also congruent to arc CH. Next. So, ganito natin siyang iintindihin. So, kung ang angle mo sa gitna, ito, yung mga central angle mo dito, congruent, malamang yung chord nila, congruent din. Okay? Kapag naman, ang chord mo ay congruent, ibig sabihin, itong minor arc nilang dito, yung kanilang arc nila dito ay congruent din. Okay? So, kung naman ang arc mo ay congruent, automatic yung central angle niya congruent din. So, magkaka-partner ang mga yan. Okay? Let's have an example. Say, find the value of x. According to the given figure, SR or chord SR is congruent to chord. Anong kakongruent niya? Chord PQ. So, paano natin nasabing congruent siya? Ito yung markings natin. Ibig sabihin, itong markings na to, pag pareho ang markings nila, ibig sabihin congruent sila. So, chord SR is congruent to chord PQ. If that's the case, ibig sabihin, yung central angle nila, congruent din. Okay? So, if this is 60, what is the measurement of central angle PCQ? That means angle SCR is congruent to angle PCQ. Bakit sila congruent? Kasi daw, ang kanilang chords ay congruent. So, kung congruent sila, ibig sabihin yung sukat din ng central angle nila, pareho din. So, what is the value of x? 60 degrees din. So, yun ang ibig sabihin ng mga theorems natin kanina. Next, how about this? Nasaan ang ating symbol? Yung markings natin nasa loob. So, ibig sabihin, the measurement of angle, central angle BCA is congruent to the measurement of central angle DCE. So, kung congruent yung dalawang yan, so ibig sabihin, meron mang isa pala, yung kanila, yung intercepted arc ng angle ACB or BCA ay arc AB. So, si arc AB ay 70. Tapos, ito naman, ang corresponding arc niya din, ito, DE. Si arc DE, the measurement of arc DE is also 70. So, if that's the case, itong arc congruent, itong arc congruent, tapos ito central angle congruent. So, ibig sabihin, yung chord mo, yung chord ng dalawa ay congruent din. Therefore, then, chord AB is also congruent to chord DE. So, if DE, the measurement of chord DE is 3, then the measurement of chord AB is also 3. Okay, so x is equal to 3. Next, how about this? If the central angles are congruent, say angle ACB is congruent to angle ECD, then we can say that arc AB is also congruent to arc ED. Now, if arc AB is congruent to arc ED, then the measurement of chord AB is also congruent to the measurement of chord ED. Now, if the measurement of AB is 4, then the measurement of arc ED, or chord ED is also 4. So, x is equal to 4. Next, how about this? There's no symbol, but you have the given clue, which HF is a semicircle. Okay? Now, as you can see here, meron tayong symbol na square dito. Pag may symbol na square dito, ibig sabihin, 90 degrees ito. So, ibig sabihin, itong diameter natin at saka yung radius natin ay perpendicular sila sa dalawa. So, pag perpendicular sila, ibig sabihin they form 90 degree angle. So, ibig sabihin kung 90 ito, tapos ito, semicircle, ibig sabihin ito rin 90. So, ibig sabihin, the two central angles are congruent. Okay? If the two central angles, ito 90, ito 90. If the two central angles are congruent, we have angle HJG is congruent to angle, ayusin natin konti, is congruent to angle GJF. Then, yung central angle nila congruent. So, ibig sabihin, itong kanilang arc ay congruent din. Okay? So, therefore, arc HG is also congruent to arc GF. If arc HG is also congruent to arc GF, then the measurement of chord HG is also congruent to the measurement of chord GF. Okay? If the measurement of GF is 5, kung 5 ito, yun, na-reveal na, excited yung kamay ko. Kung 5 yun, ibig sabihin, 5 din si HG. Kaso si HG ay x plus 2. So, ano yung value ng x para, anong ipa-plus mo sa 2 para, parang sagot ang 5. So, x is 3. Next, you will answer activity 7. Find me. So, that is on page 151 ba to? 152 ata ito. Double check ko saglit. Si activity 6 ay page 151. So, tama. 151 pa rin si activity 7. So, you will do activity 7. Asan si activity 7? Dali lang. Ayun. So, ito. Find me. So, follow nyo lang yung examples natin, okay? Mahanap nyo na yung mga dapat sagot dyan. Hindi ko rin kayo pwedeng sagutan ng isa o dalawa dyan kasi kapag nasagot mo na yung isa, to follow na yung iba. Masasagot mo na sila agad. Okay? So, activity 7, find me. In the figure, sabi niya, si J.I., nasa si J.I., ito. Si J.I., at saka si O.N. are diameters of circle S. Use the given information to answer the following. Which central angles are congruent? Nasaan dyan na magkaparehong angle? At bakit? If JSN is 130, angle JSN. So, ito. Kung ito daw ay 113, ilan ang sukat ni ISO? Ilan ito? Ni NSI, ito. At saka ni, ito. At saka si JSO. Ulitin ko, kung sukat ang hinahanap, ang kulong mo dyan ay ang diameter. Pag may diameter, may semicircle. Ang semicircle, 180. So, answer activity 7.